Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Reactor and this is Quinn, and today's article is from WTTW.com, which stands for Window to the World. I don't know if you're familiar. Yeah, Window to the World. 'Cause back when TV was actually unique, they came up with that name. And it's titled, Activists Call on McDonald's, Whole Foods to Clean Up Meat Supply Chains. Didn't McDonald's used to have on their under the M sign that by the street, it used to say over 1 million cows killed or something. It was something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were bragging about how many animals died, or I don't remember. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Environmental activists held a protest Wednesday in downtown Chicago to highlight a new report that links McDonald's and Whole Foods to some of the worst polluting companies in the world. The report, conducted by the environmental nonprofit Mighty Earth, found that both Chicago-based McDonald's and the eco-friendly branded Whole Foods sell meat from agribusiness companies responsible for mass deforestation and pollution. So Whole Foods and McDonald's are getting the meat from the same place.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, that's what it's kind of, yeah.
Right. And somehow the place where they keep the cows is why there's deforestation?
Yeah, I don't know.
And the pollution is from the runoff of the chemicals that they use for
I don't know. I heard cow farts add to global warming. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Oh, because of methane?
CO2.
I'm kind of wondering why there's deforestation and pollution involved.
In response, activists are calling on the two companies to establish environmental standards to clean up their meat supply chains. Okay. Protesters rallied Wednesday outside the West Loop office of meat company Tyson Foods, one of the suppliers identified in the Mighty Earth report. According to a separate report published in July, the world's 5 biggest meat companies, including Tyson and U.S.-based Cargill Meat Solutions, emit more greenhouse gases combined than any of the major oil companies. Yeah, see, I've been telling people for years, going after the oil companies, they're like a scapegoat, you know?
Right.
We've got deforestation, pollution. I guess cars pollute, but CO2 isn't pollution.
I know that there used to be hundreds of slaughterhouses for meat across the U.S., and now there's just a dozen or so.
Oh, really?
They've condensed down, and some people believe, I don't know if this is true, but that there's so much meat that goes through these places that it's hundreds of different cows in one packaged piece of meat, because there's so much going through it, and then there's waste, fecal waste and stuff getting mixed in with the meat, so that's why they have to dip it in ammonia and put all sorts of crap on it.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Large-scale meat suppliers are also destroying native ecosystems as industrial agriculture expands into rainforests and prairies around the world, according to Mighty Earth. As two of the biggest meat buyers in the country, McDonald's and Whole Foods are in a unique position to push for change within the industry, said Abe Scar, director of the Illinois chapter of the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, in a statement. We call on them to use their market influence to require suppliers like Tyson and Cargill to adopt environmentally sustainable farming practices that protect waters, forests, and our climate. Okay, let me scroll down. The new report, Flunking the Planet, Scoring America's Food Companies on Sustainable Meat, examined 23 major brands representing the largest fast food, grocery, and food service companies in the U.S. The report found that none of the companies have policies in place requiring even minimal environmental protections for meat suppliers. Even green brands like Whole Foods have failed to require environmentally responsible farming practices that protect drinking water, prevent habitat destruction, and reduce emissions of harmful pollutants, the report found. In the report, Mighty Earth calls on companies to limit fertilizer use, replant degraded areas, and other steps to mitigate their impacts on the environment. Many small farmers are already taking these common sense steps towards protecting our planet, said Victoria Higgins, a field organizer for Mighty Earth in Chicago. In a statement, it is past time for the industrial meat industry to follow suit. Of the 23 companies examined for the report, only Walmart received a non-failing grade, which Mighty Earth attributed to the company's goal to reduce greenhouse gas emissions across its supply chain and ongoing efforts to improve farming practices for corn, soy, and manure management. Representatives from McDonald's and Whole Foods were not immediately available for comment. Contact Alex Rupenthal, Rupenthal, WTTW.com, 773-509-5623. Call that number, guys. Let them know what you think about the article. No, don't. I don't know.
So like, what is the impact from the cows as far as the water? How do they mess up the water in these places?
I don't know.
So they're cutting down the forest so they have room for the cows, but then the drinking water is being messed up because
it's got to be cow shit.
Manure, right?
Yeah,
but manure is supposed to be good for soil,
but not for drinking.
But not for drinking water.
Yeah.
So don't want to drink cow poo.
I actually heard, and I don't remember where I heard it, but I remember researching it, and it's pretty much true that if you do drink cow poop water,
you become immune to it.
Well, you live longer, I think.
That's a stretch. I've never heard that.
Well, you have to do it your whole life, and then you'll live longer. I think a lot of the people who've done it. I don't know where I heard that. Never mind.
Yeah, that's crazy. But if that works in some cultures, hey, more power to them. I definitely don't want to eat any McDonald's. I quit that. I quit fast food pretty much, Dave. I don't know if I've told you that recently, but yeah.
So another thing I want to say about this is that Walmart passed.
Walmart did it according to this non-failing grade. Yeah. So they did just barely make it.
So, and it also says that they're trying to reduce greenhouse gases and stuff like that. So they're actually spending money trying to do all this stuff, while Amazon is super rich also and doesn't do anything with Whole Foods. And another thing I want to say is McDonald's and Whole Foods getting the meat from the same place.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary, because although I've eaten McDonald's thousands of times, I always keep it in the back of my head that this is disgusting food. You know?
It's cheap and disgusting.
Yeah, it's like cardboard meat.
Right.
So if Whole Foods is getting it from the same place, that's weird. I thought McDonald's had their own slaughter plants.
Cause that's what now that I think about it, it's like, where do you keep all these cows that people are eating?
Is there a giant McDonald's farm?
Where are you killing it? Where do you keep them? Is it in another country?
There's a giant McDonald's farm in the central United States, and they grow potatoes for the fries. They have chickens and cows.
Shut up.
Onions for the onion rings. No, I'm kidding. The onion rings aren't in McDonald's. What am I talking about?
I've never heard of anything.
No, I know.
Like
I'm kidding. It would be pretty weird, wouldn't it? Like,
I mean, they
got to get their food from somewhere.
As far as Whole Foods, that place sucks. McDonald's, it sucks. It's crap.
I always thought Whole Foods was good, though. I mean, not taste-wise. I always thought it was like marketed as organic, better food.
That's the thing.
Grass-fed.
People will do what you market at them. People are gonna like McDonald's burgers if you keep showing McDonald's burger commercials, and they're gonna be into that. It's like that's just how it is. Like they have the sway. They can show people. They don't have to show people that. They could show them whatever they want, but
like a fake McDonald's farm promo ad.
I mean,
a farmer with a pitchfork smiling.
Right. All natural. They could show whatever.
Yeah, and like another thing, like everything is so screwed up that Whole Foods, if they want to sell grass-fed beef, all they have to do is go to a factory farm where the conditions are horrible and take one blade of grass and feed it to each cow when they're right after they're born. Like right after they're born, they feed them grass-fed cows. We're good.
Right.
Give them the corn.
Right. It's pretty nasty. I don't know. It's like I said. It's been a while. I probably won't be eating it anytime soon. But do I want to drink cow poop? No, I do not. So I'm definitely gonna call that number on the bottom of the screen.
No, that number was for the guy who wrote the article.
Oh, that would be
it was the author's
mistake.
Phone number or something.
Definitely don't want to call that number.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't call it. I mean, unless you want to ask him about the article, but
yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Is that all you had to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to say is, I eat McDonald's all the time, as gross as it is. I don't eat it all the time.
Really?
No, I eat there like once every 2 months, sometime maybe.
Okay. Just
like if something comes up and I'm like, there's a McDonald's, it's either McDonald's or Burger King. I'm gonna grab McDonald's real quick.
Right. It's like a post-apocalyptic situation.
No,
and
I'm just far from home, and I need to eat real quick.
You're gonna find this broken down, burnt out McDonald's and be like, well, at least I know I can survive by eating a cheeseburger right now, while you can't
I would
because
die.
you haven't eaten this food.
Like I'll be driving past McDonald's and I'll be like, I'm hungry, and if I don't eat, I die. So I'll eat. But yeah, I don't know. This is weird. Can't wait till they have organically grown meat in a lab.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what.
But if the meat's not doing any work, it's not like it'll be like, I'm sure it'll have like a weird texture.
I mean, you could.
If it was never used, you know what I mean? It was just like empty muscle
Right.
grown on a petri dish.
Right. Well, industrial meat production sucks, and there's probably other ways. There's probably better ways. They just, they're not marketing.
Yeah,
they're
not.
us, so.
They're not cost effective.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for the video. We'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think, and yeah, see you in the next one.